Don't keep no tension. See, too much tension, just relax. Don't be scared. All right? If she has an issue now, because you're here, but I don't see it from her yet.
Yeah.
She looks good. So now, because Derek is here, I want to see if it changes her demeanor around the dogs, which she's not showing anything. But I'm going to have him do a little bite work with Dante, because once Dante starts barking, he said, "You drop the leash, relax. Looks like you're going to have to put a diaper on." Right? I know this is new to you, right? And she's watching, but I want her to see you having good interactions with another dog also. So right now she's doing good. She's just curious, right? Not a big deal. So Steph, if you can, to kind of make sure you're seeing both, what she's doing, what Derek's is doing. Now, I'm not too worried about your tug skills or bite work skills right now, right? Just don't get bit, so you're going to present it, right? But once you get going, I'll just help you. I just want to see how she responds. If she responds poorly, I'll help you. I'll say, but relax. She's fine.
Yeah.
Nothing's going to go wrong. Hey, your eye looks good, Dante. He looks so much better, all right? So I'm going to give that to you, all right? And you're going to deal with him. No, Dante.
No, Dante.
Dante, no. Now get ready to present it to him. No, see how you're moving, right? So when you're going to say YES and give him a little move, don't let him hit this. You're going to present that to him, right? Go ahead.
Yes.
Now he's going to be a lot on you, so balance your big ass self.
I learned from yesterday not to move too much. I was so tired after that.
Derek got his ass bit a little bit by the other dog that he's working with. Not the dog's fault, but that's okay. We make mistakes. And he was moving around so much. Good girl, Athena.
This is a serious dog.
He's strong, right?
Yeah.
Dante, out. Dante, out. Give it to him again.
Yes.
Good. Good girl, Athena. Good girl. Now, we're just starting to present different pictures to Athena. By bringing her owner here, he's messing with Dante, he's doing bite work with him. I just want to see how I figured she responded good, but you never know. But we have to push boundaries, right? So when you see these trainers dealing with dogs that have aggressive tendencies, when he gives you a good bite, you could let him win it, all right? When he pushes in on it, give it to him. There you go, good job. That was good. So when you see dogs all over social media dealing with dogs that have aggression issues, right? Now I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. There's going to be people that think she didn't have any issues with dogs because of everything I've shown with her. You understand? That's just how it goes. But when you see these trainers showing all this stuff, keeping dogs under threshold, right? Walking back and forth from a quarter mile away and getting closer and feeding them and doing all this shit. They're doing nothing. They're robbing people blind. Like, you have to put the dog in situations, and I don't do it day one usually, you understand?
Yeah.
But we have to change the emotions of the dog and the way they feel about these situations. But on the flip side, when you get trainers that put a lot of pressure on the dog to show how bad they are, and then when they start looking and loading, whack them with the prong collar, nail them with the e-collar, that's fucking bullshit too. That's never going to do nothing to change the dog's long-term the way they feel about things. You understand what I'm saying?
Good.
The first thing we focused on was just making her feel better about herself. That's why she could relax now, and she's not scared to be herself because she never experienced anything bad here.
I was surprised she didn't get jealous or anything though I was even doing it.
She was curious at first,
Yeah.
but she's like, oh, okay, I think this is good. You know what I mean? But we have two advantages. One, I'm here. She trusts me.
Yeah.
But this is new for you and her,
Yeah.
right? So yesterday I told people, I don't know if I made a post or something, talked about it. But what I loved about yesterday is we were at the park and you were giddy. You just kept laughing.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm so sorry. I know this is weird, but like, I can't believe this is my dog.
Yeah.
That's what makes it all worth it when she's just running around being a dog. And that's what she likes to do.
Yeah.
It's funny because that's what Dante likes to do too, very independent, right?
Yeah.
So actually working with your dog yesterday was the other dog. That's a change I'm going to make. Because if we did go home lessons, and we worked a lot yesterday, you know, between 4 and 5 hours of training, right? But if we worked with her, she's not going to give you a lot of opportunities to learn.
Right.
Because she's easy now. She knows all this stuff.
Yeah.
But your other dog's a clean slate, even though he's a great dog.
Yeah, yeah.
You saw how much we could do quickly with him.
Yeah.
My job is to make you better, not just tell you, hey, this is the command for her to do that. This is the command for you to do that. No. So let's see, I'll get him barking a little bit. Come here, Dante. Come here. Let's go. Out. Over here. Nice job, Athena. Let her know. Go to her and let her know. Hey, good job. And it doesn't have to be over the top. Just, hey, nice job, girl. Just acknowledge that you know what she's doing now.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah, you can come pet me, but I'm taking my ball, fucker, because you ain't taking this from me. Out. Out. Dante, what are you, crazy? Are you smoking the funny grass today? So listen, here's the thing. I've never had a dog in my life, even when I was doing things wrong in the beginning. And I've had powerful dogs, Rottweiler, Shepherds, Malinois, Mutts. All my dogs have been intact for a long time, males, females. And I've made all the mistakes and still make mistakes. Everybody does. But we've never had a dog, Stephanie can confirm this, that wasn't social with dogs and wasn't social with people. Never. We've never had a dog that we can't take any place with no tools and just let them be free. Never. Because I focus on the shit that goes on inside the home. That's everything. All this monkey business we do is very, very easy. Very easy. All right? You create the behavior inside the home, good or bad. All the stuff we do out here is easy. A monkey could train these dogs, especially dogs like this. You know what I mean? A monkey could train them. You have a 10-year-old shepherd. His other dog's 10 years old, and he's awesome. You've done so much good with these dogs. You, like everyone else, I'm never the first option. I'm never the first trainer, right? And so when I talk to people like you or Melanie that was here the other day, I sometimes feel guilty because I'm like, dude, you traveled really far to be here, and these dogs are really easy. And then you or Melanie and everyone else this month would be like, yes, but it's never gotten fixed. It's easy. You say it's easy. It's easy for you.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I'm no better than anyone else. I've just always made it a point to learn from people better than me and to truly understand how they see the world. Not this little dick macho bullshit. And I'm not angry at you if you have a little penis. I don't give a fuck, right? Be proud of yourself no matter what. Be proud no matter what. But that's how people train dogs. And when I say little penis, it's not just men anymore. It's women too. The egos in the fucking dog training world are enormous. Like, it's bad, and they suffer for it. So I've literally shown every single thing I've done with Athena on video, and people will ignore it. Not everybody, but most will ignore it because they'll think we did something behind the scenes. I haven't, right? Only thing I focused on in the beginning is getting her to play. How could I teach her to play? Teaching her one position next to me through the leash because I wanted people to have options. Working on the out. We've played, we've gone for long walks. We've done like no obedience, right? The extent of our obedience is teaching her how to come into a heel, which she did by the end of the first session on her own. With no food, no luring. What do you think? One more time? Oh, Jesus, Christmas. Oh.
He was ready.
Oh, yeah, and I wasn't. I wasn't for sure. Oh, take it, you fucker. Good job, guy. His eye looks good today. But that's what we want. We don't want to keep her under threshold, right? Listen, he's the first person that's ever asked me. He said, and this was great, and I'm glad you did. Derek's the first person that ever asked me, hey, could I come in this morning and take her out of her pen and walk and like work at the doorway so she's not crazy? And the more I thought, I was like, yeah, absolutely. We'll do that in the morning. Because at first I was like thinking about it. No one's ever asked that. But you struggled.
Yeah.
And then when I did it, you're like, because it looks so easy, and it is,
Yep.
right? But my human habits make sense to them, but it took me a while to get there. So you're doing what makes sense to you from the human perspective. That's what everybody does.
Yeah.
And what was she doing when you're fighting you?
Yeah.
A lot of battle. When I just went, she went, here's the boundary, I can't cross it. But I don't block her.
Right.
I moved out of the way. Hey, you have all this space. It's not about I'm the pack leader,
Right.
I'm the boss, right? It's not about that. If we teach her how to respect our space when she wants to be out here, like she
Right.
wants to fly through there.
Yeah.
But no, you have to respect this area. It's no different where if guests come to your home, ring the doorbell, people want to put their dog on a place. Well, you do what you have to do. I'm not doing that,
Yeah.
right? Because all you're doing is building up the friggin' pinball thing, right? And then when you release them, everything goes to shit.
Yeah.
I want the dogs to be able to go to the door with me and greet people. But if they get unruly and crowd people's space unnecessarily, hey, go. Now you got to move away, right? You broke the rules. It's that simple. You have to be able to create space. And it's also probably the number one thing dogs fight about in the same home. All right, resource guard space around the owner, around the couch, around the bed, around toys, around food, everything. So when you start to understand how they see shit like that, shit gets real easy. You're a good boy, Dante. Athena, you're a sexy bitch. You know that? You're a sexy bitch. She's like, I love when you talk dirty to me. Now, right there is where, perfect. Perfect. That's where it would have come from. So I was overly cautious there, right? You got a little nervous there. I don't want you getting nervous. Because if she was to jump on him, that's why the leash is there. I'll help her. But we're just talking about where the fights come from, crowding space, right? Now, you're loving on her. He just ran into her space around you. She did fucking great. But even I was like, oh, wait a second. This is where it could happen, you know? And I saw your body go, oh, tight butthole. She hasn't given me one opportunity to say, the extent of it was the first time I let her out with the dogs, and I talked about this. When all the dogs were out here, Mango went under that crate top. And that's the first time I saw her change, like, oh, I don't like the change in picture there. I don't like her in there. And I said, Mango, get out here. And when Mango came out, she went to kind of punk her a little bit. I said no. I gave her a couple of pops, and then we had a, hey, don't do that shit. I tapped her in the nose a few times, gave her light leash pops. Knock it off, got it? More social pressure than anything. Smacked her in the ass, get going. Go enjoy the dogs. Sent her right back in. You can't separate the dogs because, oh, she was about to attack her. Got to keep her under threshold. Got to get on the e-collar.
Causes a lot of tension.
Absolutely.
And they feel that.
It's fucking crazy. You have to, because here's the thing. What if she's loading on the dog, right? And then decides, okay, not a problem. I could do this. You got to give them that opportunity. But people see the dog doing this, bam, hitting them with this, or recalling them with food. And listen, there's a place for that. Don't get me wrong. But it's so misused and overused. You're never going to achieve that. Because again, people won't believe she had an issue with dogs because they haven't seen it yet. But I didn't put her in that situation until I know I can guide her. So even when I took her for her first walk, it wasn't until day 13, right? If she would have blown up at the dogs with the underground fence, I would have stopped and we would have discussed it, and it would have been a one-time deal. But she did it. If I would have done that day one, she would have, right? And then I have to deal with it, or I could ignore it and say we're going to work on it. But if I did it day one, it's more so I can get video footage and show the before and after. And I don't give a fuck about that. I really don't give a fuck about that. I'm done with that shit. Good job, Athena. So that's it. This is great. So now what we'll do, we'll take her and Zeus for a nice long walk. We'll go by the house with the underground fence because now, again, she could have a different reaction bringing Zeus into the picture. That's his other dog, right? If Zeus has a bad reaction, she may join him, right? If Zeus has a bad reaction and she goes, he's an asshole, my brother's an asshole, then we're going to go get her fucking ice cream.
Yeah.
All right? All right, we're good. Peace. Thanks, babe.